I just built the website in AI and it only took me about 10 minutes to do. Now, the big question is this better than WordPress? I don't know. I'm going to show you exactly what I did and the outcome, and we'll make the determination at the end. All right, so this is the website that we are doing. This is the Way Coach for Kids. This is my wife's business. And right now it's on WordPress. It works fine, but I have to make some updates. And I'm going to take it off WordPress and see if we could do this with the AI. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to open up Cursor. Let me open that up. Boom, Cursor. If you're not familiar with it, open up Cursor, go to File, Open Folder. And then when you open the folder, you can actually just click New Folder and then put whatever you're going to call your website on. Click Open, and then it's going to give you this new project file here, which is what we're looking at. So now we have a completely blank template. What we're going to do is we're going to go to Claude, and we're going to ask it a couple of questions to see how we can plan this out best, and then I'll show you the next steps. We're going to go into Claude. We're going to get a new website here. We're going to say, I'd like your help to plan out a website. The current website is the Way Coach for Kids, kids.com. I'd like to keep the color scheme because I do want the blues and the whites. I also want to tell it I'd like a modern layout and functionality with simple CSS animations to give it those rollovers and those effects that when the page loads. In the future, I'd like to be able to add a blog component. This is good for SEO and things like that. And what I'm really doing is I'm telling it the reason I want that is I wanted to pick the right tech stack for this, which I'm thinking is going to be Next.js and Tailwind. And if it's not, I'm going to tell it to. So let's see. I'd like to be able to add a blog component in the future. I already said that. We've got the color scheme. Let's make sure that this is a link so it can actually go to the site as Way Coach for Kids. And let's see. The content is good, but I want to simplify that is currently there. This is going to help us get the content. And there's a couple ways to go about images, but let's see if we can actually grab the images because that'd be great. I'd also like to use the same images. If this is going to be for Cursor, so please provide, this is important, please provide Cursor that contains everything that Cursor will need to get this project. This is a multi-page site. And now I'm going to click enter and we're going to see what it comes up with. It's going to browse the web. It's going to go onto the website. So you can see right now it says I'll fetch the current website to analyze its content, structure, and color scheme, which is awesome. It's going to give us a complete plan. And what we're going to do is we're going to take this plan once it's ready and we're going to pop it into Cursor and we're going to go into the planning mode in Cursor. And the reason we do that is because Claude gives this great overview of what we need. It's going to show the tech stack. It's going to show everything. But the planning agent in Cursor actually breaks down the files and is specifically built to tell Cursor exactly what to build. So Claude kind of gives us this overview, and then we're going to put this overview into Cursor, and then Cursor is going to tell us exactly what to build. So this is actually pretty specific anyway, but let's check it out. It's going through all the phases. Once this is done, we're going to look at it, confirm it, and then bring it back into Cursor. Okay, here we go. We've got it. This is the overview right here. Look it over, make sure everything makes sense. It's got everything laid out. So we're just going to copy this. We're going to go into Cursor, go to plan mode, keep it on auto because you get unlimited auto right now. I'm going to paste this in, and then I'm going to just click go. And we're going to see what Cursor comes up with now. Now, this is really cool. And I'm going to say the results are always different. But it's exciting because you never know what you're going to get. So I put all of that in here. It actually went through the website in the browser, which is really cool. You could see it says it navigated to the website, captured a screenshot, analyze it. So it's doing all that stuff. And now it's got a bunch of questions for me. So I'm going to answer these questions and we're going to keep on with this planning section. All right, so now Cursor finished doing everything it did. It created this full comprehensive phase 1, phase 2, this entire setup of redesigning this website. It's got everything in there from responsive breakpoints, animation guidelines, the typography, which is really, really cool. And then it has all the 16 to-dos. So we're going to click on build and then let's see what we got. What's cool about like whenever you click build, I like to nerd out on this stuff is it says planning and then it just starts to like build everything. And you always got to allow the things whenever it prompts you. So make sure you stay present. And, you know, the planning is probably the thing that takes the longest. And then just waiting for it to do the things that it needs to do is also part of the waiting game. That's why I'm pausing and going in between. But other than just waiting for it to do its thing and then just typing things out, like everything rolls really, really, really quick. So you could see right now it's building all the styles. It already built all the folders on the left-hand side, which is pretty awesome. I thought it was going to use either React or Next.js. It looks like it just used a simple HTML and CSS3 layout. So that's an interesting move. But you know what? The good thing is I can literally take these files, host them anywhere, which is pretty cool. But we're going to see what it comes up with and check it out. I'm actually pretty excited. So I'll pause this, let it do its thing, and we'll come back once it's done. All right, it's done. I wish it had a timer just to kind of see how long that was. I would say it was about 5 minutes. So let's see. I haven't even looked at it yet. So let's see what we got. We're going to go to this, and then we're going to go on a computer, get the file, and then open it in Chrome. Okay, so here we are. Chrome, we got the index. We're going to open it. Yep, Chrome is the default. Let's see what this looks like. Not exactly the color I wanted, but all right. I mean, we've got a web page here. I don't think the images came through. So there's a couple things that we're going to have to change. We've got the tidy cow there. We've got this. Help me. Services. Whoop. The way co-op. Valuable resources. Not the greatest, I will say. But it does have some cool options here. The only thing, it didn't bring in any of the images, which I don't like. All it did was bring in the weight coach for kids. But I think this is a good starting point. Little off on my expectation. I thought it was going to be something way more grandeur. But you've got a website here. You've got a good starting point. AI did the bulk of the work. Now we just got to get some images and have that going in here. Okay, so I just did a quick little tweak. I just told it to replace that weird green color with the blue color. It seemed to have done that in some places. And I told it to get the rest of the images because there were no images in it. So it ended up grabbing this one, this giant one, and then going to a thing that says read article, but that's not exactly what happened. So not really sure where the confusion was there, but you still got the about me. It pulled in this picture. Let's see. We've got services, which, okay, it's got the services there. It's got other stuff, but it's just, there's no images. There's no icons. There's really nothing. I'm wondering if it's just because of what it did as far as like just HTML and CSS3, or if there was something else that it could have done better, or maybe my prompt could have been better. I don't know. Is this better than WordPress? I don't know. I'm going to actually go, I'm not going to use this. I'm not really happy with it. I'm going to go back to WordPress. I'm going to make the tweaks that I got to make. I think the WordPress one looked a lot better than the AI one. Although this literally took 10 minutes, like this took no time at all. The question is, do I want to go in and manually like continue to prompt and say, okay, fix this color, make this look different, add an image here, like every little step. Do I want to do that just by telling it? Or is it easier for me to just hop into the WordPress website and just build a page out really quick? You know, I don't know. But this was an interesting experiment. So check it out, put in the prompts, make a website, and you got to decide if it's worth it for you. If you don't feel like jumping into WordPress, then use the AI. If you're familiar with WordPress, it might be a little bit easier and come out better. on that platform. So totally up to you guys. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you like and comment. And if you want to see anything else, let me know in the comments as well. I think that'd be really good. All right. God bless. Take care.